Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. Welcome back to my channel at Irene Gavithi. For my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. My new subscribers, welcome to my channel. And my viewers, most of my viewers have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. So I'm in the village, guys. This is Kenya, Africa, East Africa, and I'm going to show you how I spend my evening. It's on a rainy season, so we are trying to work in the fields so that we can plant our crops, because the rain will help our crops to grow very, very fast. That's why we have to work extra hard. Every time you have to utilize it very well so that the rainy season will not end when you have not planted your crops. For our crops, we have maize and beans in our fields. That's what we have planted, and that's why we are very busy in the fields, digging and cultivating our lands. And for that case, we have planted our crops, and what we are remaining to do is just going to weed our crops so that they can grow well. We also had fertilized our crops so that they can have good health and we can yield more from them. So today I'm going to weed my crops. My farm is very big, so I am working in portion. Today I'm almost through with weeding my land, and the weeds will help me with, I'm going to give them to my animals. So that's why I have a sack and a rope so that I can carry the weed when I'm through with cultivating. So I came with my kids. At home there is nobody that I can leave them with, so they have to come and just stay with me until I'm through. And because it's very cold, they have to keep warm. For me, I don't have to keep warm because I'm working and I'll generate a lot of heat. So these are my beans and my maize. I have to weed them. If I don't weed, they'll not grow well. So that's what we are doing today, guys, as you can see. So in Africa you have to work with seasons. When it is on a rainy season, you have to plant everything you want to plant and they will grow. When it is on dry season, that's when we have that is the time that we harvest our crops. They will have grown very well, and because the sun will dry them, that's when we are going to harvest them. These are the maize and my beans that we are working on them. After I am through, I have some animals that are at home, so I have to look for their food. Those are the leaves. The cows loves the banana leaves, the weeds that I'm going to dig, and some napier grass. That's what I'm going to feed them. Nothing that will go to waste. Everything have its work. The weeds are for the animals, and they can also fertilize our land. When they decay, when we leave them in the field, they decay and they act as fertilizers. So my baby had slept on my back. I had to work very fast so that I can go and take her to sleep in her bed. I have to multitask with the kids and the work. That's what we do here in Africa. We have to do everything by ourselves. So later in the day, I decided to make some liquid soap. These are the ingredients. That is a perfume that I'm going to add, and the rest, the color. These are just the ingredients that I'm going to use to make the soap. The soap will help me in washing my utensils, washing my house, my clothes, everything needed with the soap. I'm going to use this liquid soap. It's very good. And it helps by cleaning very well. I had to be careful while handling these ingredients. Some are acids, so I had to make sure my kids don't touch them. I was the one going to make everything because I can take very good care of myself. I'll just make the soap alone, nobody else, and later I'll go and wash my hands with clean water. So this is me making the soap. You have to mix the ingredients very well. Mix them until they are soft before you add your water, your perfume, and your color. And for our soap, we are going to use blue. That's the color we want. You can use pink. You can use any you want. You are the one to decide when you are going to buy the ingredients. They ask how you want it to look like. For today, we are going to make 5 liters of soap. So the ingredients are measured according to the water that you will use. For my ingredients, we are going to make 5 liters of liquid soap. It's very common in Africa, and the color that I'm pointing there will be our last ingredients together with our perfume. We have to put perfume so that the soap can smell, can have a good scent. That's why we use the perfume. My baby wanted very bad to help me, but I could not allow that, because if she eats or taste her fingers with the ingredients, they are very bitter and they are not healthy for her to taste. So I had to make sure nobody else touched whatever I was making. It was me alone. And the ingredients also made my hands to feel a little bit different, but after I had washed my hands, everything went back to normal. So even I don't know what is the name of the ingredients. Whatever is put on and you are given instructions, that's what you are going to do. For these ingredients, I was going to use half of it. I was told to use half of it. It was going to be enough, and that's what I did. After I have mixed everything, according to what I was told, I have to stir until it mixes very well. It's smooth before you add your soap. And that's what I am going to do. And for my case, I used a stick because I didn't want to use a cooking stick. It could be left with some soap smell while cooking, so I had to look for a stick so that I can mix them very well. As you can see, I had to mix, and the ingredients were to be very soft before I add water, because if you add water when you have not mixed well, there'll be a lot of hard substances on the soap. That is me adding water. I have stirred the ingredients until they are smooth, so I had to add water and some color and the perfume. So guys, that's how I spent my day. This is my soap. I was going to leave it to be the whole night until I transfer it to a 5 liter, where I'll be getting it from. That's my baby. She still wants to help, but I was not into that. So until next time,